All right, so we have started our initial welcome, and we're just making time for everybody to arrive. We are streaming in different platforms, so we're making sure that everybody has the chance to arrive to the practice. So I welcome you to Spring Forest Qigong. Every day, I will be your host and your facilitator for the week. Today is Monday. It is close to 8 a.m., I believe, in Minneapolis. So here we are ready to practice. So I welcome you. I greet you all the way from Australia, from Adelaide. I will be hosting your practice for the week. And I'm going to introduce myself so that you know who I am and who you'll be spending time with in the next couple of days. My name is Siuling Bisogno. I'm a certified trainer and Qigong healer. I'm also an early childhood educator and an illustrator. So I do lots of things in my life, but my path, my passion is Spring Forest Qigong, teaching and sharing Spring Forest Qigong. I teach the Qi activation classes and training online at the moment. And I also teach in Spanish, which is very exciting. I'm starting to share the Spring Forest Qigong training in Spanish. I'm originally from South America, hence the excitement of sharing Spring Forest Qigong in my native language. And I lead and facilitate practice groups. So if you ever want to catch up and practice along the community with me, I welcome you to the practice. You can find my information through the Spring Forest Qigong website, or you can also find me in my own website, which is qiflow.org. I am so excited and so honored to be here with you. And I want to set the tone of this practice that we're going to be sharing today with some of Master Chun Yilin's incredible wisdom and words. And it's a quote that was shared in a post sometime this year. And when I heard and when I read the quote, it really resonated with me. It just touched me so deeply. And the quote reads a little bit like this. It says, "The universe gives us the energy to nurture ourselves back to total health, just like a mother to a child." So that nurturing love, that unconditional love of a mother to a child. And we've all had either the experience of having a nurturer in our lives, not just a mother, but somebody that's just incredibly nurturing, unconditionally loving us. And we might have seen at some point that moment, that special moment when a child is seeking their mother's love. They've hurt themselves, they've fallen down, scratched their knees, and the mom just says, "Can I kiss it better?" And that opening of the heart, that receptive heart of the child, just accepting without a doubt that they're going to be completely healed because of their mother's love. That is how I receive the practice of Spring Forest Qigong, like a mother to a child, this nurturing, unconditional love that awakens in our hearts as we practice, as we cultivate. And just to follow the tone and follow the beautiful practices that you shared with instructor Sukrites, who spoke so beautifully about self-love, taking care of yourself, I want to bring in that nurturing aspect of the universe in the practice that we share this week. We're going to focus each day on one movement of the 5-element healing movement practice. The movement that we're going to be exploring today is the movement of Yin and Yang. And with that lens of nurturing, of opening the hearts, of finding or realizing, becoming aware of that connection of the heart opening and listening to the communication with our bodies, receptive like a child, is something that I would like to invite you to experience. After we practice for a while together as a community, which is such a lovely and nurturing way to do it, then we will share another practice, another beautiful practice that I learned from the Head to Toe Healing book, one of Master Lin's beautiful written works that I highly recommend that you have a look at if you haven't. So whether you are new to the practice or you're an avid practitioner, I welcome you and I greet you. I bow to you. I thank you for being here with me, for giving me this opportunity to share with you the practice of Spring Forest Qigong. So one of the philosophies that we kind of embrace in Spring Forest Qigong is the philosophy of good, better, best. And that is a beautiful way to see everything. So anything that you bring to the table today, however you show up, however you're able to receive, it's going to be good for you. So you can choose how you want to join the practice today. You can stand, you can sit, you can lie down and listen to the words, imagining, using that imagination, seeing yourself through the movements in your mind can be a very powerful way to experience the practice. But if you're going to join me in a stand-up practice, I welcome you to stand up. And if you can, or if you like, I would like you to find that special place in your home where you're going to practice. As I said, I am coming to you from Australia, and I'm coming to you from my home. I want to mention that I live in a beautiful place close to the ocean. It is Ghana land. The traditional people of this area are the Ghana people. And even though you can't see the ocean and you can't hear it, I can feel that energy here with us. So find a place where you want to start your practice. We're going to begin with a very joyful movement, which is the bouncing movement. Begin by finding that ground with your feet, bringing your shoulders down. Draw a smile on your face. And that's when we start activating that unconditional love in our hearts, opening the heart and feeling more receptive. Allow the knees to begin moving up and down and follow your own rhythm as you begin to bounce. Give freedom to the hands, open up your fingers, and just allow the entire body to begin dancing. So every part of the body is bouncing with you. This is a great practice to align yourself to the moment, bring yourself back to this very moment to practice Qigong, body, mind, and spirit. And as you move in this way, you're going to start feeling a little bit warmer. As the Qi begins to flow, your legs begin to warm up, your muscles warm up, your joints and ligaments begin to lubricate. Your organs begin to vibrate as well. And I always feel like I'm moving to the sound of the earth, the Qi of the earth. Allow your arms to come up right above your head if you can. Again, this is a practice where we adjust the movements when we need to. Good, better, best. Fingers open, wrist relaxed. And you keep smiling. Relax your abdomen and allow the breath to be a natural breath, breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And it's a beautiful way to start detoxing and cleansing. When you're ready, lower your arms down and invite yourself to begin twisting side to side. Your eyes and your gaze will follow you as you begin to elongate your spine, releasing any stress and any tension in your lower back, middle back, and upper back. And you can tell yourself, my spine is getting longer and longer. making space in the spine for the chi to flow with harmony and with ease. Come back to the center and keep on bouncing for a few more moments. Bouncing always makes me giggle and smile. And now let's continue with our activation process. Our practice of activation begins with tapping different points in our face that are going to assist the healing. As we move the energy, you're going to do your own counts, and you're going to start tapping on your face, along the sides of your nose, on your cheeks. Begin tapping on your stomach channel 9 times. Moving up to the beginning of your eyebrows, begin stimulating your bladder channel points. After you finish, you're going to use one cupped hand and begin tapping and cupping the crown, the very top of your head. Find the base of your head, and you can opt to support yourself, supporting your forehead, allowing the weight of the head to sit in your hand while you cup the base of your head. This is one of my favorite practices. It really clears my head, clears my voice, and it is very supportive of your nervous system. Find your C7, and you can trace the structure of your neck with your fingertips until you find a bony protrusion. Begin squeezing that area, massaging it in a circular way. This is a very important area to open. It's like a tunnel, a very, very narrow tunnel that we open so that we can communicate our brain and our body, our heart and our mind. Now that you've done that, activate the energy of your heart by clapping your hands 9 times. Follow with the inner crease of the left elbow, cupping and tapping 9 times, and repeat on the right side. Raise your arms so that you can access your armpit. Begin cupping on this point, and then repeat the movement on your right side. Now I'd like you to bend your body forwards just a little bit, and with very loose fists, begin tapping along the sides of your tailbone, the very beginning and base of the spine. This is the gate to your vitality. And as we do this, we are supporting our kidneys' chi, which will then nurture the rest of the body. Follow with your hip points, and we call the hip points, but you can find them in between the hip and the buttock, sort of like an indentation or a dip in that area of the body. Then lower yourself down, begin tapping on your knees, front of the knees first, follow with the backs of the knees, surround your left knee with cupped hands, and then repeat the movement on the right side. When you're ready, begin coming up to a standing position. We're going to start our meditation, moving meditation practice. And we do so by creating a beautiful frame that's going to hold us as we move. And we start by placing our feet firmly on the ground, gripping our toes, not only for support, but to activate those energy channels in our feet. Soften the knees or bend them just slightly. Ensure that your shoulders are down and away from your ears. Begin opening the arms just a little bit, everything just a little bit, allowing the elbows to be relaxed. Hands are active and soft at the same time. So spread your fingers open, round your hands just a little bit. Lightly tilt your chin towards your chest, aligning your neck and your spine. Placing the tip of the tongue right in front of the upper teeth. No pressure. Keep on smiling. And in this beautiful frame that you are creating with your body, you're going to start breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And just experience that breath, breathing in and breathing out. Focus on your skin for a moment, your largest breathing organ, breathing with your skin, every pore in your skin, breathing with you. And as you breathe in, you can engage your lower dantian or your abdomen, drawing it in with your in-breath, relaxing your breath, relaxing your tummy. Breathing out, breathing in. You begin to feel more at ease, begin to feel a sense of calmness. And though it might feel that you are in a static position, your chi is moving, so there is movement. This beautiful stance we call song, and the posture, beginning of the universe. So being in an in-between space, being and not being, full and empty. You ease into the emptiness, a place of infinite potential. And in that space, in that state of mind, you co-create with the universe. You create an intention for your practice. What would you like to do today? What would you like to heal? What would you like to create? Now that you've set your intention, say the password, the Spring Forest Qigong password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And take a moment to feel that connection. Now standing in this position above you, a beautiful light. Like a golden sun shining on you. You feel the warmth on your face. And you call upon that golden light, your master, your spiritual master, your guide, whatever way you feel is meaningful to you. A higher vibration, a purified energy. You can even dedicate a few words and say, dear master, dear unconditional love of the universe, open my heart even more. Support me in opening my channels, healing deeply and completely. This gift of healing will invite me, allow me to share even more with my family, my friends, and my community. Now bring your attention to your lower dantian, a soft light glowing deep behind your navel. This light is going to continue to shine and grow as you practice. Raise your hands right in front of your torso, right hand at the top of the torso, left hand in front of the bladder area or lower dantian. Your elbows are going to guide the movement. Begin by visualizing, imagining, or telling yourself that you have a column of light in the center of your torso. Beautiful light moving through the column, cleansing, nurturing, balancing your internal organs. Breathing in. This light moves and expands. Breathing out. You begin to release any pain, any challenge, any discomfort, energy blockage. It shoots out from your body, moving away, far away to the ends of the universe. Begin moving the yin and yang, extending your right hand out and down while your left hand begins to move up towards your face. Allow the left hand to move up and down while the right hand moves towards your face. Keep your fingers open and your hands soft but active. And just invite the slow movement. You don't have to breathe in unison with the movement. Allow yourself simply to experience the soothing balance of this practice. As you move your hands in this gentle way, you might begin to feel tingling sensations in your hands. You might begin to feel sensations in your body, or simply an overall state of well-being, calmness, peacefulness. If you get distracted, you can always come back to the hands. This is a very balancing practice, a very healing practice. It is the corresponding practice to balance our liver system, balance any frustration, any extreme emotion, anger. Now connect to the chi of happiness. It doesn't matter if you feel happy or not, you can connect to the pure vibration, that nurturing, healing light, and allow it to fill you up. As you connect to happiness, you can also bring in, imagine a beautiful healing light in the color of green, a vibration and frequency that can support our healing as we practice movement of yin and yang. Feeling that healing light filling you up, every cell in your body, vibrating with this healing light. You can bring this light to any part of the body that you feel needs it most. Affirming that chi of happiness, either by recalling happy moments or simply connecting to the pure emotion and stating, I feel happy. Repeating, I feel happy. There is happiness in every cell in my body. My liver is smiling with happiness. I can see happiness. Allow the chi of happiness to nurture you. Allow the quality, frequency, and vibration of green to soothe you, balance you, nurture you, head to toe. As you practice this movement, you can fine-tune your posture at any given moment. If you feel that your shoulders are creeping in, just roll them down. If you find your face or that you're frowning, just bring that beautiful smile back to your face. Continue to breathe with your skin. Every pore in your skin, breathing in the light. Invite that light to your lower dantian. Breathe it in. Collect that healing light. Breathing out any discomfort, any pain, energy blockage, any challenge, known or unknown. Breathing it out. Releasing it to the ends of the universe. Allowing it to shoot out from your body like smoke or butterflies or any other imagery that's meaningful to you. Very slowly and gently allow yourself to complete the movement, bringing your hands right in front of the lower dantian. For women or the female principle, the right hand right in front of the lower dantian, left hand on the outside with a gentle space between the hands and the body. And for men or the masculine principle, you can place the hands in the opposite way. You can also choose, allow your intuition, your body's intelligence to show you how to place your hands. Take 3 gentle breaths. And bring your focus to your lower dantian once more. This time seeing that light, like a sphere, beginning to spin, moving faster and faster, getting smaller and smaller, brighter and brighter, becoming a point of light. And you place that point of light like a little energy pill deep behind your navel. That chi is there to support you anytime you need it. Release your hands down for a moment. Just take a short moment to feel how you feel. Rub your hands together. We begin a short soothing practice, and then we're going to sit down for a moment. You can do this standing up, of course. I'm going to sit down to show you and to share with you. Begin massaging your face. Use your fingertips and focus on middle finger and index finger, and allow the fingers to travel through the face, through the bridge of the nose, all the way to the forehead, hands sliding down to the side of the face, and just repeat this massage and this motion. We have so many energy points in our face, and this is not only soothing the energy, balancing the energy after the practice, but it's also a very grounding practice. So all that sensation or feeling of spaciness that you might have after a meditation is not going to happen, because you are gently allowing that energy to be balanced so that you can come back feeling grounded. Use the fingertips and begin massaging the top of your head and crown, allowing the fingertips to reach the base of the head. Use cupped hands and begin tapping top of the head all the way back to your beautiful C7, sending that chi down to the internal organs, sending the chi to where it's needed the most. Now start cupping on the base of the head once more. Do this 9 times, keeping that brain and heart connection, brain and mind and body connection open. And now start the ear massage, beginning with the very top of the ear all the way down, including the earlobes. I love the ears because you are massaging your entire body with this practice. It's a very, very powerful practice. It's also an opportunity to check in with your body, and if there's any discomfort in any area of the body, you can stay there longer. Pull on the beautiful earlobes a couple of times. Now gently tap your tailbone once more before you sit down, if you are going to sit down with me. And then we'll do a short practice to close our session for today. And this is, as I mentioned before, a practice that you can find in the Head to Toe Healing book that Master Lin has so graciously written for us to take care of ourselves. And it is a practice that involves our beautiful hands. So as I said before, those loving hands, those mother loving hands, nurturing loving hands. One of the central messages in Spring Forest Qigong is that we were born healers. So we can actually share that nurturing, that same nurturing with ourselves. We can access the unconditional love of the universe and nurture ourselves back to health. So I'd like you to rub your hands together and make them really warm. So activate the chi in your hands. We have so many energy channels that run through the hands, and we have a very, very powerful energy point, access point in the palm of the hand. You can bend your finger down and find it that way. And that point is a point that activates every time we either clap our hands or cup or tap areas of the body. Now that you've created that beautiful warmth in your hands, I'd like you to close your eyes for a moment. Just check in with yourselves and simply and lovingly from your heart, just place your hands where you need them the most. So use a healing touch, a healing hand, focusing on the palms of the hands. I'm going to place my hands over my shoulders. I'm going to use my 2 hands. And as you lovingly place your hands in any part of the body, it can be the knees, it can be the shoulders, it can be the back of the head, even your eyes. That's a beautiful practice for the eyes. Visualizing light coming through the palm onto that area. And as you breathe in and out, that beautiful light, you can send to your body a beautiful message, a healing message. You can say, all the pain is gone, completely healed. All the channels are open, completely healed. And just keep those loving hands, those tender hands in that position for a couple of minutes. And this is something that you can do for yourself. You can also do for your loved ones. So that's the practice I wanted to share with you today. A simple practice, something that you might do even intuitively. But now that you have this experience of Qigong, you know that it's something where you can even enhance your practice and enhance your healing even more. Just bringing focus that you are indeed receiving nurturing from the universe, that you are a healer. So thank you so much for today's practice. It's been a pleasure and honor for me to be here with you, to practice with you, to share Spring Forest Qigong. And I want to thank, of course, Master Lin, Spring Forest Qigong, and all the effort that goes behind putting this together for everyone to enjoy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you tomorrow for another practice at the same time, and we will be focusing on the second movement of the 5-element healing movement practice. We'll be exploring the movement of breathing of the universe, talking about joy, the nurturing emotion of joy, and many other things that I will share with you tomorrow. So thank you, thank you. I'll see you soon.